What's up guys, XtremezEdge here, aka Gaming Review Punk. And today, I'm going back to reviewing Star Wars video games this year for the channel. Plus, 2015 is the year of Star Wars as well because Episode 7, The Force Awakens, is out in theaters later this year too in December. I can't wait. Anyways, the game I'm going to review today is an old game, and that is Super Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. So, I'm going to review this game from the Super Nintendo. Man, I just love checking out old video games I'd never seen or heard of before and just start playing them. So yeah, this game was developed by Sculpture Software and LucasArts. Then it was published by JVC, which later the game was re-released by THQ for the Super Nintendo, and then LucasArts was the publisher for the Virtual Consoles. Okay, so one last basic information to get out of the way is we know this game will be based on the actual movie of Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back from the original trilogy, and the game was released on June the 1st in 1993 for the Super Nintendo. Alright, well, let's go see what the game looks like, so here we go. Okay, so we got our main menu here with the picture in the background of the scenes from Episode 5. So we pretty much have start game, option menu, and password. Then that's it for the main menu. So now we're going to play the game and see what happens. Okay, sweet. So we got the good old Star Wars intro that we all know and loved. Same opening text like in the movie. Then after that, what we have here is the Imperial Star Destroyer is sending out probe droids, which was sent by Darth Vader himself, to search for Luke Skywalker, and the Empire believes there's a new rebel base in the area of the icy planet called Hoth. So from there, you start off by playing as Luke, and then when you get to the point where Luke finds his Tauntaun, which is, a snow creature in Hoth, and he sits on it, and then this happens. Like what Luke said in the movie, he's contacting the Echo base to alert them that a meteoroid has hit the ground and he's going to check it out for himself and that it won't take long. Now, I can talk about the gameplay from here. So, while riding the Tauntaun, you can see Luke activated his lightsaber, and while riding, all you can do is jump. The Tauntaun can take damage as well, and I just like to get off the Tauntaun and start slashing the bad creatures that come towards my way. Looks like the only way to slash your lightsaber is to double jump and then instantly damage the bad creatures or the enemies. You can turn your lightsaber off too and then turn it back on. The lightsaber indicator in the upper left hand corner indicates your health, and you can see how many lives you got left in the name of the character you're playing, of course. So when killing the enemies, you will earn like health points if you take damage and build up your score, which you can see in the middle top of your screen. First impressions when I played this game, I thought the gameplay was pretty good, and I did take my time to play this game and not just run the course and just die instantly from a fall without taking the time to look and think about it, but it happens sometime. I think the graphics in this game is pretty good for what it was back in the day, and I thought the details or artwork was amazing, and the levels as well. Plus, I think the sound effects are pretty good, and I love hearing the Star Wars soundtrack like the Imperial March and video games tune. Sometimes there will be a lot of enemies in your way and you will have to double jump a lot while Luke's lightsaber is doing damage and destroying them. But you can also stand there and slash your lightsaber without double jumping too much, which I figure out how to do in my keyboard because I'm playing this on the emulator, and sadly, I don't own a Super Nintendo. Oh, you just don't play as Luke Skywalker throughout the entire game. You play characters like Han Solo and Chewbacca as well. Pretty much the game follows up to the movie, and of course the final boss in this game will be Darth Vader. Oh, and spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Star Wars before or just learning about it, Star Wars fans know that this is where Luke got his right hand cut off, and that Darth Vader reveals to Luke that he is his father. You can play the final level without going through the entire game by going to the main menu to the password options, then enter the password HPLSHJ for Brave difficulty, or TNHJSK in Jedi difficulty, and if you hear Darth Vader say impressive, then you got it right, and then boom, there you go. That sucks to know I can't block with the lightsaber in the original release from JVC because that could be very helpful, and the lightsaber could deflect the blaster fire back at the enemies. Then I read that Han Solo can throw grenades and that Chewbacca have a new power up, which is the spinning attack, but it looks like in this game when I played it, he can already do that. Unless it was improved or something, I don't know. I don't have the re-release version from THQ. I only played the JVC release. Hopefully I'm making sense here, but if I'm not, then I'm sorry. If I was a better reviewer, then maybe I would understand by taking the time to play both release versions to find out myself. Anyways, I think that's all there is for me to talk about, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this review up. Alright, so what do I think about this game so far? Well, like I said, I thought the gameplay was pretty good, and same goes for the graphics for what it was back in the day too. The sound effects are good, and with the old Star Wars games like this one, I do enjoy the Star Wars soundtrack in video games tune. Overall, I think this is a good game, and I see other critics give this game a good rating as well. So, therefore, I give Super Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back a 4 out of 5. So that's it from me, and if you enjoyed this review, then please give me a thumbs up, comment right down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and to check out more contents along with some new reviews from me, follow me on Twitter and AskFM. Link is in the description, so that's all I have to say. So what's left for me to say is thank you for watching, may the force be with you, see you guys next time, and peace out, and remember, let the Wookiee win.